Hey guys, it's Bob Fernger back with another 8-minute call again. If you're just tuning into these, for over 10 years, I did an actual conference call that was available for people to listen to. And I guess it was 2 or 3 years ago, I switched to this video format, which is now available on YouTube. Follow Bob Ferngren, Facebook, Bob Ferngren, Twitter, B Ferngren, and TikTok, B Ferngren. You can follow me on all those platforms. And what I'm talking about right now is selling and sales, and how it's really your best opportunity to get out of that horrible debt you're in, to start saving money, to invest perhaps into something like real estate or other assets so that you can become better off financially. Or just maybe you're young, maybe you've gone to college and you're finding out what so many people are. There's not a whole lot of opportunity out there, and you certainly don't. That idea of working for the man, you already got that, but now, by the way, if you're working for the man, I have no problem with that. Just remember, you're working for the man's dreams, or the corporation and their leadership's dreams. You're not working for your dreams. It doesn't matter what they're paying you. So don't feel bad about that. Just be the best employee, make the most money you can, be frugal with your expenses, and start saving to build assets and build your own business. Come on. You can do that. But I want to keep talking about sales. A couple things I want to talk to you about today is, number one, you have to be, first of all, number one, I believe you should start online. Well, let me roll the tape back. Even before that, I think you should start in the hospitality field, which I did a video on that. I believe people who have been servers, waiters, waitresses, whatever you want to call them, bartenders, people who are in the, park cars, valet, anyone who works for tips, who's successful at that, has a growing clientele, regulars, if you will, they can do sales so well. They could do sales so well. But, and I think you really should encourage your children to do that. But then once you step over and say, hey, I want to start making real money. I don't want to be like average people. Average people are in debt up to their eyeballs, and average people are broke. I mean, average people live worse than paycheck to paycheck. And average people are fat, and average people are the ones with all the chronic diseases. So choose not to be average. Okay, let's start there. No offense to anybody, but let's be honest about stuff. Go check out what average people's statistics are. So I believe you should start online. Why? Because, in a lot of online affiliate selling businesses, to get the process started, you don't even have to have a verbal conversation with another human being. Now, I believe you should do that with some type of a company, whether that's Amazon or maybe a company like mine, Make Wellness, which is into health and wellness and the leading edge company in the entire world on naturally derived peptides. That's up to you. I'm not telling you have to do that. It's kind of whatever floats your boat, right? Find something. If you're into fashion, ladies, there are so many ways you can sell online. If you're into essential oils, there's lots of ways to sell online. I mean, there are so many businesses. I mean, you can do the TikTok shop. I have a friend who was in business with me for a number of years, very, very successful. She has a delightful personality. She's actually whatever a PhD is in a nurse, doctor of nursing, right? She's beautiful, and that gal is selling everything on TikTok shop. I mean, she shows up on my feed more than just about anything else. So whatever floats your boat, right? But you have to pick one. I think it's online business to get you started, get you over the fear factor a little bit, start warming you up, and then be consistent. I'm going to talk a lot about online selling in the next week and 2 or 3 weeks of videos that I'm posting, which these are evergreen videos. So whenever you watch them, that means the next video. But you have to be consistent. Come on. You can't post it is 9:14 in the morning that I'm making this video. I have already posted 4 memes, if you will. And most of my memes are related to what we're talking about today, selling or leadership or communication skills or interpersonal skills. So I've already done 4 of those. I've already done 2 Bible verses. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ is the only way to get to heaven, so I'm going to make sure that's front and center. Seek first the kingdom of God, and then all this stuff's going to be given to you. So I try to be diligent about that. So it's 9:14, and I have 6 posts up on Twitter, Getter, Gab, Truth, my Facebook business page, and my Facebook profile page. And after this video is done, I'll post it to YouTube and to TikTok. And so that's all before 10 o'clock in the morning. And I gotta be honest with you, it takes no time. It takes no time. I have a morning routine, which involves prayer and meditation. I've talked to you about morning routines before. I read some, and then, I check all of our financials. We have, let me see how many businesses right now. We have 6 businesses right now. I check all the financials on all that. I check our personal financials, and then I get about posting. I also send happy birthday wishes. Oh, I also post in any stories that any of those social media outlets have. I'm missing something in that morning routine. But in that morning routine, I start out the day with posting. So whether you like me or not, and if you don't like me, you can certainly unfriend me, unfollow me, whatever that is. You're seeing me. I'm going to be consistent. I will win the consistency war. I will out-consistency everybody. So consistency is key. Now here's another key, and this is how I started it. Look, I was in a company, a direct selling company for, I don't know what it was, 16, 17 years. First couple years I didn't do very well. Then the next couple years I was really muscling it and grinding it. And then I found online selling before it was a popular thing to do. I was following a guy by the name of Gary Vee. He had a business he was promoting called the Wine Library. I'm thinking, this guy's just talking about a product or products, and it's there and you can learn from it. And so I started doing similar things. I was on LinkedIn. I was on all the social media platforms that were available back in 2010, 11, and 12, and then I became really great at it. I ended up earning well over $10 million in that company, and 65% of that income came from ice cold internet marketing, people that I met online that I would have never met if it wasn't for being online. So how did I do that? I saw other people doing it and talking about it. Now, did I talk to people in real time? Yes, I was the king of in your face everywhere. But where did my real income come from? Meeting new people. You see, the people I already knew had me in a box, and Bob was in this box, and Bob was, he was an entrepreneur, but he was a big-time restaurateur, and he ran companies like Bennigan's and Longhorn. They couldn't really imagine me into direct sales. So here's my point to you. I started following other successful people, learning from them, then being my own authentic self, and I ended up making ridiculous money. Now I'm going to talk to you more about selling and sales, because, if I got 3 or 4 people that have breakthrough, I mean like absolute breakthrough through this, over the last 2 weeks that I've been doing it, plus the next 3 or 4 weeks I'm going to do this, that would be a blessing to me. Hey, God bless. Have a great day.